Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So for those of you that don't know, there is a new Walking Dead video game that is in the works right now, and it's called The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I've heard a few things about this game, but I didn't really know too much about it. But apparently a few days ago they released the first trailer, the pre-ordered trailer for the game, and I watched it. It's about 2 minutes long. I will put the link to the trailer in the description of this video if you want to click on that link and check out the trailer for yourself. Overall, it seems like it has potential. It seems like it has potential to be a pretty good, maybe not a great, but a good Walking Dead video game. And I say this because the Walking Dead video games haven't had the best track record when it comes to being good. I know there's a lot of fans of the Telltale Walking Dead games. I think they're okay. I think it was, some are better than others. I think season 2 and 4 were the best, and then season 1 and 3 were okay. But there's also been a lot of bad Walking Dead games. There was the Walking Dead Survival Instinct that was about Daryl, and that game was pretty bad. I just watched like YouTube clips of the gameplay and was just like, holy crap, this is not good. And then there was Overkill's The Walking Dead, and that game was just horrendous. That game was just awful. One problem that a lot of these Walking Dead video games have is that they'll release trailers, and the trailers have all this really good CGI and all this really good looking stuff and all this like video footage. But if you notice, there's not a lot of gameplay footage. It almost seems like they're afraid to show the gameplay footage because they don't want us to realize that the gameplay is bad before we buy the game. And then the game comes out, and sure enough, the gameplay footage is bad, or the gameplay is bad. And that was sort of the case with Overkill's The Walking Dead. They released a couple of trailers, and the trailers looked really good, but it was just a lot of CGI and a lot of video footage, and then it didn't show much gameplay, and then the game came out and the gameplay was bad. So that game was bad. There's also the Walking Dead Road to Survival, which is a app you can get on your iPhones or whatever. iPhones, iPads, and that game has been out for years now, and they keep updating it. But that game, it's not based off of the show; it's based off of the comics, and it has a cool setup with it. There's a lot of the gameplay itself is good, and it's deep, and there's a lot of options and stuff. But the thing that pissed me off about that game was that, and this was three and a half years ago. You get all these characters, but then there's all these special characters, and most of the special characters are the big main characters from the comics, and I wanted those characters. I wanted the comic characters, and it was basically impossible to get them. It was basically impossible to get them. The game was just greedy for money. It basically stole your money. You could play it for free. You could play it for free, but you wouldn't get any of the good stuff. And I would play the game for hours and hours and hours a day, just hours and hours and hours a day, and I wouldn't unlock anything cool. I would do every part of the game, all the side missions, I would join groups and do special missions, and I would do all the main missions, and I would do all these fights with other teams. I would do everything. Hours a day, just pouring my life into this game, hours a day, and I wouldn't unlock anything. I wouldn't get anything out of it. My rank wouldn't go up. There's the ranking system, and my rank would never go up. There's always something keeping my rank from going up. And there's all these big comic characters that I would want, and there would be no way to get them. There were other people, and they had the comic characters, but somehow, I don't know how, but I would do everything to get the comic characters. And I'm sorry, I know I'm ranting about this, but I would do everything to get the comic characters, like Dwight and Abraham and Ezekiel. I'd want them so bad, and there's no way to get them. And then there's these $100, $200 packages that you could get, and you'd pay for one of those, and then you get like 10 things, and your chances of unlocking these special comic characters would go up. And I would spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on those, and I would get no comic characters. It just basically stole my money. And that made me so mad. I eventually got so mad at the game that I just deleted the app. But yeah, basically, Walking Dead games, they haven't had the best track record. Occasionally there's a good one, but for the most part, they tend to be disappointing and bad. And I think a lot of people, they're not even paying attention to this game because they're just tired of bad Walking Dead video games. But the trailer actually seems good. The cool thing about the trailer is that it actually does show a lot of actual gaming footage, like actual what the gaming experience is actually going to be like. It looks like it's going to be a first-person game. You're a survivor. I don't know if you're a certain character or what. You can customize things. I don't know, but it looks like a first-person game. You kill walkers. You can kill people. And from what I've seen of the gameplay in this trailer, the gameplay actually looks fluid and responsive, which with other first-person Walking Dead games, the gameplay isn't fluid or responsive. You stab walkers in the heads, and it's just like all over the place, and it doesn't look good, and you shoot them and stuff like that. It just doesn't look good. But in this trailer, it actually looks good. It actually looks fluid. The graphics look pretty good. Overall, it seems like it has the potential to be a good game just based off of this trailer alone. Now, that doesn't mean 100% that it's going to be a good game. It could still end up being a very disappointing game. I'm just saying that the trailer kind of seems like it has the potential to be good. Maybe not, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, maybe this game comes out and it's the best Walking Dead game ever made. It's possible. It could also be the worst Walking Dead game ever made, which, to be fair, you would have to try pretty hard to be the worst. But it's possible. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious about this game. I'm curious about how it'll turn out. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this game will be good? Are you excited? Do you care at all? And as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now I am at 717 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 800 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 800. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.